I'm Jacqueline Johnson.
And I'm Marina Middleton.
And this is Work Party, a podcast that's part work and part party. Work Party celebrates a new generation of women who are redefining the meaning of work on their own terms and having fun while doing it.
In this podcast, we are diving into all the areas of being a working woman. Mind, body, and business. No topic is off limit.
Real talk and hot takes. Think of us as your internet work wives. This is Work Party,
the podcast.
Wait, where's the champagne?
Welcome back to Work Party. Today's special episode is in celebration of our annual 100 list. Create and Cultivate's 100 list honors 10 women in 10 different categories who are building, leading, and influencing at scale. They are moving markets, shaping culture, and making decisions that matter. This year, Create and Cultivate's 2026 100 list will span industries, generations, and stages of success, from first-time founders to legacy leaders, each setting the pace, raising the standards, and moving culture forward. This episode highlights our tech category.
Instead of getting spooked by changes brought on by AI, these founders are embracing it. This episode unpacks how founders and creators are embracing new tools to stay ahead of the new tech wave, not chasing behind it. Let's dive in as we hear from Brittany Avery, Tezza Barton, Catherine Goetze, Lucy Go, Sheila Lirio Marcelo, and Mady.
All right, and take a sip, please. And my nails done, you guys.
Now we got problems, and I don't think we can solve them. You made a really deep cut, and baby, now we got bad blood. I'm Brittany Avery, and I am the founder and CEO of Fashion Pass, which is a clothing rental membership. Oh, my go-to AI prompt. I ask AI, aka Claude, everything in my life. My go-to prompt is usually asking something followed by, am I crazy? My current tech stack, Claude, and more Claude. In the early days of Fashion Pass, when I was trying to fundraise, I would say that everybody who said no changed my life because I wouldn't fully own my company today had they said yes. And I went and pursued it anyways, and that was the best thing to ever happen to me. Thanks for the beat.
I'm a jewelry person, accessories. I'm Tezza Barton, the founder of Tezza, a photo and video editing app and creative platform. My go-to AI prompt is find the gaps in what I've just done. I use Slack for communication. I always have my camera, Tezza app, of course, for all creative, and of course, a little bit of Claude. One person I've networked with that changed my life was Jason Flom. I moved to New York City and I knew nobody, and I ran into this person that magically decided to give me a chance and listen to me. This was when I was into the music industry, way before I even did anything tech or creative. And he just kind of opened me up to this world of people and ideas and concepts, and kind of really challenged this idea that anything was possible and that New York had so much to offer. And I feel like it just gave me such a chance to, it gave me such a courage to take a leap and move to New York and follow my dreams. Being a mother and a working woman is honestly my dream come true. I grew up with a mom who was working, who was inspiring. She raised 5 amazing children, all my siblings, and I always wanted to be just like her and to be in this place where I feel like now I'm inspiring my own children to chase their dreams and to follow their passions. It's kind of like the full dream coming true for me. I mean, my algorithm is full of obviously creative people. I love just getting inspired by new ways, young people that are creating, obviously anything motherhood. So there's so many great tips and tricks out there, and just people that are living really cool lifestyles that I think are inspiring and that you didn't have a peek into many years ago. So I love that. And then I'm designing a new house right now, and I'm obsessed with interior design. So soaking up a lot of that as well.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Kat Goetze. I'm known online as Kat GPT. One of my favorite AI prompts of all time is when you're asking AI to improve the quality of the writing of something. Instead of just saying, make this email sound better, you say, analyze this email, assess its goal, analyze it for shortcomings against that goal, and then rewrite it to address those shortcomings. You get way better results every single time. My current tech stack is a lot of Claude, a lot of Notion, and a lot of Slack. Someone I've networked with that has changed my life would be my mentor, Eric Antonow.
That's funny. Possible. Woo! Hi, I'm Lucy Guo, and I'm a founder and investor. I co-founded Scale AI, and I'm currently the founder of Passus, and I've invested in over 100 companies, in companies such as Ramp and Anthropic, mainly focused on fintech and AI. So my go-to AI prompt is probably design an initial UX for a certain screen because I'm still very heavily involved in product. I would say I'm a very product-focused CEO. So when I want to design something quicker or get initial set of ideas, I will prompt Claude to generate a landing page or a set of UX screens. I've also done a lot of prompting when it comes to just like go-to-market plans. So it usually has to do with like company building. So the current tech stack is that our company uses Slack to communicate. We use Confluence for anything roadmap planning. We use Notion sometimes for docs, obviously Google Drive, etc. And then we mainly use Claude when it comes to anything AI, and obviously GitHub for our code. So the one person I network with that I would say has changed my mind, it's a pretty unique answer, but Josh Ellman, he was an investor, VC, and he had given me a lot of advice while I was at Quora, Snapchat, dropping out of college, etc. And I do believe that like being able to just talk my thoughts out with him really led me to where I am today. The best thing I've ever splurged on was probably DJ decks. I was very bored one day and I decided I wanted to learn to DJ. So that's been a great ROI on investment because, I splurged, I learned to DJ, and now I'm getting to play gigs at my favorite shows all around. And, they come with artist passes, so I don't have to beg for guest lists anymore. Yay! That's funny. Awesome, thanks.
She's my sunshine. All right, are we ready? I'm Sheila Lirio Marcelo. I'm founder and CEO of Ojai.ai. My go-to AI prompt is I use Ojai and I say, tell me, Ojai, about my day. What is it looking like? What are my conflicts? Move my schedule around. My current tech stack is very modular. We built it so it's flexible. We can use Claude, we can use ChatGPT, we can use Gemini. It's pretty flexible. The person that I networked with that changed my life is a gentleman by the name of Nick Beim when I was an entrepreneur in residence at Matrix Partners. And he took a bet on me as the first check into care.com. And I wish that there were more female mentors. And I'm so glad that he believed in me. And I want to pay it forward by helping other women because I had the opportunity of someone believing in me early. And I want to do the same for women. My advice to other women is to be authentically bold. I know those words feel like opposing forces. Feel confident inside, take the risk, pursue your passions, but be true to who you are. Thank you. Super fun. Easy.
Okay. Great. Hello.
That is not the
A lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Mady.
Hi, I'm Lauren. We're the
And
co-founders,
we are the co-founders of Camber. Our go-to AI prompt is we will put a problem that we're trying to solve into chat and say, what is this problem we're trying to solve and what would it take to make it 10x simpler? We are so obsessed with 10x is easier than 2x, that principle. And so making anything just 10x growth, but with minimal effort.
Yes, completely agree. We're relatively lean. As a team, we like to utilize Notion to stay organized across all of our content that we're putting together for all of our website, social. We host our weekly newsletter on Substack. We like to edit in CapCut.
We house our analytics on Looker Studio for our web app, camberplaces.com. That's pretty much it.
That's about it.
Yeah.
All day, every day. People come up to Mady and they tell her how amazing the newsletter is and how much they love to utilize Camber across LA and how meaningful it is to them and it's connected them
I think
to the city.
Probably when Gwyneth Paltrow started following
Oh, that
us.
was pretty great.
The queen herself.
Okay, and just last week, Shop Union.
Yes, we had a local shop in Venice that put like a decal on their store that said Camber approved, and they just did that by themselves. It was so cute. Again, we're about championing small businesses, so it was really cool to see them do that on their own volition. When we hit 100K on both Instagram and TikTok, that was a huge deal. We were on the red carpet for Netflix's Nobody Wants This and got to talk to Adam Brody. That was huge.
Yeah, we have a lot of pinch me moments, and I think it's so fun we get to celebrate them together.
Yeah.
We're very fortunate in our partnership that we can just stay best friends and business partners. And I know that that's not an easy thing to do. And I think the key to that was like we got to test out our partnership before we even started Camber in a previous job. And then we knew we worked so well together, and we've stayed true to that all the way through.
Yeah. Very lucky. Yay. Amazing. Thank you.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Work Party. If you like what you heard, follow, leave a review, rate the pod, or slide into our DMs.
Check out the different ways you can create and cultivate on our website, createcultivate.com. From retreats and masterminds to our summits and festival.
We have different experiences to support you through your entrepreneurial journey from launch
to legacy.
Follow us at Create Cultivate on all platforms, and don't forget, work hard.
Party on.
Please note that this episode may contain paid endorsements and advertisements for products and services. Individuals on the show may have a direct or indirect financial interest in products or services referred to in this episode.